Muito bem, estou aqui em Londres com o Kirk Hammett do Metallica. Ele vai falar um pouquinho sobre o disco novo e outras coisas. How are you?
Good, good. I'm doing well.
So, after 5 years from Saint Anger, what the fans can expect from Death Magnet?
Total metal. I'd like to say, a return to form, but it's not really a return to anything. I mean, what it is what we've managed to do is go back to the original kind of a feel of the band back in what we were feeling in creating the first 3 or 4 albums and bringing that feel to the modern day, to the present, and creating something completely new and fresh and exciting and fun, and using that basically as a template to create an album's worth of songs that just sound new and exciting, but also have elements of what we used to do back in the day. But not like retreading or going over going over things that we've already done in the past. I don't feel like we're repeating ourselves at all. I really feel that what we're achieving, or what we have achieved on this album, is something nice and new and exciting, and we all feel very, very positive about it. Yeah.
You guys did a big concert on Reading Festival, and you played 2 of your new songs. How did you feel the reaction of the fans at the time?
Good. I mean, to be able to play 2 new songs before the album comes out, and to feel like you've gotten a positive reaction in itself is a really, really great and positive thing. The first song we played, Cyanide, is a song that we started playing about 3 weeks ago. So of course it's on YouTube and on all these live music sites. And so the hardcore fan has been listening to that song for 3 weeks. And so when we play that song, there's a certain percentage of the audience who knew the song. And the second song we played is the first single that just got released last week, and we're still kind of listening to it and really kind of checking it out and kind of analyzing it rather than experiencing it live, which is what people tend to do once they're familiar with the material and know it by heart, and can actually feel it rather than think about it. But I mean, having said that, both songs are getting a really, really great response.
So when the fans can expect a whole concert with the new songs? I mean, when is the tour, the next tour beginning?
We're actually on tour now.
For the new album?
Yeah, this is the European leg of the new tour. But we're gonna go back to San Francisco for a couple weeks and take the first week off, and then next week we're going to start rehearsing all the new material, and then when we come back to Europe, we're going to be playing a show in Berlin and a show here in London, and that'll mark the first concerts that we do with a lot of new material. The Death Magnetic tour will span I'd say about 2 years, and we're going to try to go to as many places as possible. And it's really important for us to try and get down to South America, because it's been way too long, and we've had such great times in South America, and so we really feel the need to get down there again, because we know that we have a lot of fans down there.
Yeah, you do. And do you remember anything special from the last time?
Yeah, I actually have a lot of really special memories, but they're along the lines of the whole sex, drugs, and rock and roll thing. So
just tell us a little bit.
Parties.
Parties.
Yeah, it's Rio de Janeiro is a great town to go out and have fun, after the show, have, some drinks, some cocktails, some good music.
It was long time ago, right?
Yeah, a long time ago. Long time ago.
But you guys really want to go to Brazil.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We all have really good memories of going down there, and the Brazilian fans are just really, really passionate, and really loud, and just they move. I mean, I remember seeing like the whole audience just like moving as one, and we were just so blown away by that, and. We need to get back down there just so that we can experience that with them again. And we're going down there with a great album, a bunch of great new songs, and so it'll be even that much more special. And I want to get some surfing done too.
And get some Brazilian music. I guess you enjoy.
Some bossa nova, which is like some of my favorite music. I mean. Joe Beam to me he's brilliant. To me, he's one of the best songwriters of the 20th century, and Gilberto, he's another one. It's such a huge influence on my guitar playing. Yeah, I mean, I play metal, but I also play a lot of jazz and a lot of blues, and the bossa nova thing just falls right in line with the whole jazz stuff. And I have friends who are in a jazz band in San Francisco, and I get up on there and we play Jobim songs and Gilberto songs all the time, and it's just so much fun for me.
You have a favorite song?
I have quite a few. I really love the song "Wave" by Jobim. I mean, yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, and Desafino and Corcovado and. One Note Samba, and all that stuff is.
I think you should go to Brazil and play some of that song.
When we
You're a Metallica fan.
When I go down, we go down there. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna just play some of it on stage in between songs. I love it so much. Either that or people start throwing things. I don't know.
No, I heard that you guys said that Death Magnet is the best Metallica album in the last 15 years. What's so special for you in that album?
Well, it sounds so fresh, and it sounds inspired, and we sound like a band again. Whereas,
Why again?
Well, because during the whole Saint Anger period, it was 3 of us and Bob Rock playing bass, and it never fully felt like we were a band until Rob came into the fold, and only then did we feel like we were on our way back to being 4 guys playing music and having really, really great personal chemistry. It was great that Rob was able to go on tour and using that tour time to integrate himself into the band and establish himself in the band. So when it came time to start writing songs for this album, it was inspired and energetic, and Rob had a lot to offer, and he had a lot to contribute, and because of that, I mean, we sound like we should sound, which is 4 guys in a room, just playing great music.
As I can see, Rob was a very strong influence for this composition process, right?
His energy, his vibe, the way he writes music, his positivity, his dedication was very invigorating and inspiring, and we just loved having him there, and it feels like he's always been in the band, even though he's only been in the band for 5 years. This guy, he feels like he's always been there. I mean, I can't even remember what bass player we had before him.